Now we're going to jump to some prism volume review. So when we have a rectangular prism, this should be review. We do length times width times height, or we do the base area, which again, we know the base area of a rectangle is length times width, and then we multiply that by the height of this shape. And so in this case, volume equals length times width times height, and so volume equals 6 times 5 times 12. When I use my calculator, 6 times 5 times 12, I get 360. Volume equals 360 centimeters cubed. This year, we're going to be jumping into some things that are a little bit harder. We're going to take what we know about prisms, and we're going to have to find that volume of what we call solids, or 3D shapes, that are like two prisms put together. So in this case, there's kind of two different ways to look at this shape. You could see one shape here, and then you could see this big long shape underneath, and think of it as this shape here and this shape here. The other way you can look at this solid, which is actually the way that I tend to see it more often, is if I continue this down, I see a left side shape and a right sided shape. So I see what I call shape A here and shape B here. Now, it doesn't matter which way you look at it. It will change the numbers that you get, but your final answer won't change no matter which way you decide to do it. But what we have to do is we have to find the volume of A. So in this case, my volume of A, volume equals length times width times height. I'm looking for, well, the length, if this is 14, all of the sides that are parallel to that are also 14. If this is 19, all the sides that are parallel here, this is 19. So my length times width is 14 times 19. The height of this box here is 12. So the volume of shape A is 14 times 19 times 12, which is 3,192 centimeters cubed. The volume of shape B, we have to look at this. This right here is my length, that's 12. From here to back here, notice that this side is parallel to this 14 here, and so, or we see this is 14, so this is 14. That also means that this is 14 back here. All of these go together, these parallel sides. So my volume here, length times width, is 12 times 14. The height of this entire box is 36, so times 36. And then I'm going to multiply 12 times 14 times 36. And when I do that, I get 6,048 centimeters cubed. And now all I have to do is I found the volume of this box and I found the volume of this box. I have to add the two together to get the volume of the solid. So I'm going to take this plus this. I'm going to add the two. 3,192 plus 6,048. And I get 9,240 as my final answer. I label it with centimeters cubed because we're talking about a volume. And that is the volume of my composite solid, the shape that has two rectangular prisms kind of joined together.